ESG investment. Have you heard about that?
ESG investment has taken the financial and corporate world by storm.
It sure did. ESG is a term that's supposed to measure how nice a company is.
E, environment, greenhouse gas emissions.
S stands for the social side, union rights, diversity, even abortion access. The G stands for governance, even executive pay.
Big investment companies like BlackRock pressured companies to hire certain people.
You have to force behaviors, whether it's gender or race.
And they pushed sustainability.
All investments are going to be looked through sustainability.
But sustainability is this largely meaningless word that companies use to appear nice. It's usually just marketing. This fund bragged that it helped meet UN sustainability goals by investing in U.S. foods and Clorox. And former Vice President Al Gore also sells so-called sustainability investments, claiming
the full integration of sustainability factors can actually enhance returns.
But they didn't. Over the past 3 years, his sustainable fund rose a lot less than the stock market. His fund recently admitted, we made investment mistakes. But then they blame the public, saying stocks often trade at foolish prices. But don't worry, says Gore, eventually stock markets will see the wisdom of his vision.
The world is shifting toward sustainability.
At least reporters now push back.
People are pulling money from some of these environmental funds. Is this the beginning of the end of sustainable investing?
No, I don't think so at all.
It's not only Gore's fund that underperformed. Most that promote sustainable investment are doing worse than the market. So why did trillions flow into such funds?
They did it because of pressures.
Investment manager Matt Cole worked 15 years at CalPERS, California's government-run pension fund. These greedy companies whose main goal is to say we outperform the next guy, why'd they go along with this?
Their largest clients are blue states pensions like CalPERS and the New York pension who put pressure on them to say, you either adopt these agendas or you're going to lose us as your largest customer.
So CalPERS brags about mitigating climate risk and getting Exxon to hire climate-conscious board members. Federal officials pushed ESG on banks.
They will invest into climate-related efforts.
But now banks and BlackRock are running from these alliances.
What you're seeing today is ESG funds shuttering at record speed. If you remember the Homer Simpson meme where he goes back into the shrub, they're going back into the shrub and they're not apologizing.
They never do. This ESG fad didn't just hurt investors. It set back companies that America needs. Intel's cutting thousands of jobs, even though our government gives them billions of dollars. Companies often decline when they get in bed with government, probably because bosses focus more on sucking up to politicians rather than innovating. Intel's competitors did innovate,
pushing the limits of performance and energy use.
Meanwhile, Intel spent $300 million on full workforce representation of women and minorities. Its website lists endless ESG goals. They even brag about their ESG bureaucracy. Here's their exhausting chart of it. There's an ESG steering committee, oversight groups promoting sustainable computing, and green software, whatever that is. That's a lot of time and energy spent not making the best chip.
Shares of Intel are having their worst day since 1974.
Intel's stock is now worth a fraction of what it was a few years ago.
You know that the AI revolution's happening. The opportunity for you is massive, yet
their stock's down 75%.
Yes, you have a company like Intel that's absolutely failing.
At least American politicians haven't pushed ESG and increased regulations and taxes as much as Europe's did. It's probably why America's stock market grew like this, while European stocks grew much less.
ESG funds had their worst year on record.
Now that progressive ESG fantasies flopped, maybe more companies will focus on basic capitalism, producing better products for less money.
Ford Motor Company says they are ditching their DEI policies.
It's the beginnings of an unwind that I think is going to be critical for us to achieve success.
We at Stossel TV achieve success when you like and subscribe, so please do. And if you'd like to help us make more of these videos, please hit that button.